to squeeze the most juice out, to try to get that 1 to 2 pounds of muscle a year, you have to be bulking most of the year. So your cuts, you should spend as little time cutting as possible. But if you want to stay lean, those cuts have to be aggressive. Like, it can't be no, like, you got to do it like an aggressive. This is what I'm thinking. This is my theory. You got to do aggressive cut where you save as much, keep as much muscle as possible, right? Aggressive and fast, because you're basically at a race against the clock, right, for the year, and then get right back into a bulk. Because for context, I do micro cutting and bulking, so I'll bulk until first I get as lean as I want to be, then I bulk until I feel like I'm starting to get fat, then I cut again. So it's usually like 2 to 4 weeks of bulk and 2 to 4 weeks of cutting. And I just keep going back and forth between those two. I'm never in the maintenance stage, right? I go right into it, and but that 2 to 4 weeks, I used to be able to get ripped as I want to be in 2 weeks, like when I was your age, right? But now, doing the same shit that 2 weeks, man, it ain't the same. It's taking like 4 weeks, right? So how do I get it down to 2 or even 1 week? Obviously, I'm not getting like crazy fat. It's just my abs I'm starting to look a little flat and a little smooth. Right? I'm never like crazy body fat. Right? That's a key. But what if I can get it down to 1 or 2 weeks? Or so here's the strategy.
Okay.
And keep as much muscle as possible.
Right.
So this is not sustainable. I think you have to do it to accomplish this. It has to be a crash, deliberately unsustainable diet.
Okay.
It's like you can't be trying, it's not sustainable. It's not intended to be.
Basically, you can't be trying to lose like 20 pounds, right? This is just
No.
A few pounds.
That's something different. That's something different. This is for guys who are already in pretty good shape and they're trying to get as big as they possible each year.
Makes sense. Okay, let's hear it, bro.
Or it's like you just got an event. Like, I don't think crash diets are bad. Before I get into what the crash diet, I don't like people say, "Oh man, you can't do crash diet." I don't think crash diets.
They're not bad. They're just not sustainable.
They're not sustainable, and that's okay, right? Like, I don't think you should be. My theory is to get the body you want, especially if you want to be ripped and big. If you want to be big, you shouldn't be trying to sustain a caloric deficit.
Right.
You shouldn't be trying, like, you need to get as ripped as you can, as fast as you can, so you get back into your bulk. All right. So you can use this. I'm about to tell you what it is, but you can use this if you got a photo shoot coming up, right? You need to get crazy shredded, right? If you got a wedding or some shit, or if you got something going on, or you just need to get shit ready for. So this is what it is. This is what I'm thinking. And I've done a lot of research on this, all right? Cool. A lot of research in this. To maintain muscle to lose fat, you got to be in a caloric deficit, but you want to be in a deep caloric deficit. I'm talking about retarded low.
Okay.
Retarded low. But to keep the muscle, the protein is going to have to go way up. Like, so this is not keto. This is off keto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is not even keto, right? Because we're going to put an emphasis on lowest possible calories. I mean, like, lowest possible, not like 500. So your fucking maintenance calories minus 500. No, that's pussy shit, man. We're going deep.
Okay.
About like sub 2,000 calories for me.
Mm-hmm.
2 grams of protein per pound of body weight.
Right. Okay. So if I'm 200 pounds, that means 400 grams of protein. Well, are you going to say, and that's it?
And almost nothing else. And yeah. Almost. Okay. And almost, I mean, you can maybe, like, obviously you want to get some vegetables in there, but vegetables have very little calories, right?
Right. Now, how long is this planning on going? You're saying like 2 weeks or something?
At most, at most, right? Like, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Right.
That's the key is to not be cutting the key is to be bulking for the year.
I agree with you, man. I mean, so the thing people are afraid about is this like starvation mode that everyone talks about, right? And they're afraid, if I don't eat for so long, or if I eat too little for so long, I'm going to go into this starvation mode. Well, that takes a lot longer to happen than people think. Yeah. Right. I think basically if you're doing a strict fast, like you're not eating anything, I think it takes about around 72 hours to go into that mode, right? And that's why actually like 72-hour fasts are kind of like not common, but a lot of people recommend that sometimes, not all the time. But so I kind of like where your head is at. I've actually been thinking, so if I could give like a little alteration to that diet,
man,
I would, I think that I would try just fasting. Okay, so this might be harder. This might be even harder, right? And this is even less sustainable, but
let's do it. Let's get crazy.
Yeah, man, but because you probably aren't going to go into like starvation mode up to like 72 hours, you could do like 48 to 72-hour fasts like every so often, right? Here's the key. So I think the key is if you're going to go on a super low calorie crash diet, it can't be for that long, right? Because
for sure.
If it's for too long, you're going to fuck up your metabolism, right? You're going to fuck up all your hormones and it's not going to be good. But bro, like 72-hour fasts, like 24 to 72-hour fasts are like really, really beneficial, not just in terms of like burning fat, but like health reasons, right? It causes your cells to regenerate. Basically, you know how we cells regenerate, right? And like cells replace each other, right? Well, when you're in a fasting state, that happens like at a super increased rate. So in terms of like
cells,
right. So during like fasts like that, basically I've read that during 72 hours, like your whole immune system, right? Like your intestine, like your organs, their cells are completely replaced. So basically every cell that is there after the fast was not there before, right? So basically
like a reboot.
Exactly. So they're like, and bro, we could do a whole podcast on the benefits of like fasting, right?
We should do it next week.
I know, man. So we've done intermittent fasting, but just fasting.
I've done 24-hour fast, man.
Bro. Yeah, man. I've been trying to do bro, I do 24-hour fasts all the time, like without even thinking about it. 24-hour fast is basically just like say you have one meal, right? It's basically just like having one meal a day, right? Assuming you don't eat that meal over the span of like a several hours, right?
Yeah.
So I've done that a lot just without thinking about it because I'm like busy during the day. And I actually, strictly for health reasons and also to shed like a little bit of body fat, I try and get in like a 48-hour fast every like month or so, right? And it's not something you want to do like that often, right? But yeah, man, there are a ton of health benefits, man.
And you probably put on more muscle after it because you'll be more insulin sensitive.
They want me dead. They want me dead. Put that price on my head. No.